shows because you're so
thank you.
Well, you know what it is, you're very enthusiastic, and I know you, so I know that's real.
It's authentic,
and it really is.
I'm a perky girl. What can I say?
You have fun doing it, man. But I'm like that. People ask me when I'm happiest because I was a restaurant guy for 20 years, and I'm like, when I'm in the kitchen. What do you do when you have free time? I probably cook stuff. It's just
the
fun.
heart of our home. It's my favorite place to be.
So cool. About it. So let's talk about the do's and don'ts of cooking, because if first of all, anybody out there that's on any kind of a diet, you need to watch this presentation. Anybody out there that loves to bake, or weigh any of your ingredients when you put them in. We just say baking because baking is very precise. Trust me, because I don't know how to bake. Sure. I've tried it and I suck at it. But I can do other things. But anyway, this is Kelsey's digital scale. I have two versions for you. I have one that is in the vintage red, and then the other one is in the striped blue. They're both really, really cool. Yep. They have lots of built-in intuitive features, which I love. But today, again, did we drop the price? Another $10 price drop on this, and free shipping and handling. Now, you love this, but tell me what you put into this to make it different. First of all, I love the size. It's perfect for kitchen because it's small.
The size is great.
Compact.
We made it really cute. And if you have any of my products, it goes perfectly with them. We made it super easy to use, a really large digital display so that you know exactly what you're getting here. So let's talk about this. I think there's a couple of benefits to a kitchen scale. There's a lot of benefits to a kitchen scale, and if you don't own one, you need to own one, whether it's for a cost value or portion control, which let's talk about portion control first. So it's the morning. I want you to go ahead and measure out your breakfast cereal for the day. Tell me what you would consider.
Would you pour it in the bowl?
Right in there, yep.
All right, well, I am a little bit bigger than you, Kelsey. So.
I know.
Kelsey, that to me is that's a bowl of cereal.
Okay, that's a bowl of cereal, and look, I got it here. You've got ounces, grams,
What's
pounds.
That, a cup?
That is, let's see, 130 grams. So if we go ahead and look at the nutrition label here, your daily, what you're supposed to have is 53 grams.
So how much of
almost three times
the serving. So
what the actual serving
So all the sugar and everything else, I have to triple out because I didn't measure.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
So this goes from there.
You couldn't be on a diet without this, honestly, right?
This is 190 calories per serving. So that's almost 400 calories of cereal. Oh, more than 400, about 450.
I could get a Chick-fil-A for that.
You could absolutely. You can drive through and get fast food for what you would consider a healthy bowl of cereal. So if you're really trying to watch your calories, maybe be on a stricter diet plan, this is so necessary because this is what you're supposed to be having for breakfast, and this may be what you're dishing up.
And guys, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see from that angle, or should I spin it around that way? So yeah, you can't really see, but I wanted to show you the size of the display. There you go. Thank you. It's really big, so tired eyes or older eyes are not going to worry about that. Look at how thin it is. I mean, it's basically like a tablet, right? Yep. So you could slide this in any drawer, but it is so dang important to measure out things. Now, I know a lot of people have a question like I do. So if I do stuff by weight, and I put this on here, I'm weighing the bowl.
Exactly. So what you can do is, let's say I'm going to make your bowl even bigger.
Okay.
If you know you want to measure your breakfast cereal in the morning, you can do what we call tear it out. So this button right here, tear, it's the on-off button. You push that once, it takes it down to 0.
So it weighs that and then subtracts it.
Weighs that and then subtracts it. So that makes it a lot easier to use.
Right.
And then you can go ahead and add whatever it is you want to know, your exact grams or ounces. And I think that's where you're going to live most of the time.
Yeah.
Grams on the nutrition label, you're going to see that right at the top. It says serving size 1 cup or 53 grams. So if you're really watching it and you want to adhere to those serving sizes, that's where you want to live.
All right, let's talk about, because I know we don't have a ton of time. We have 4 minutes, but obviously if you're a baker, it's so important. And I'm one of those people that I can pretty much make anything anybody can make in a restaurant. I have that sense of taste, but when it comes to baking, I have no clue how these guys do it.
So tell me, I want you to go ahead and measure out. If you were baking, you needed a cup of flour. How would you do that? Would you do?
So I'd go in and I'd do that, right? And then would I just dump it on here?
Dump it on there, and it's going to tell me. All right, so you've got, let's see here. We've got 190, okay. Look, and then the difference is literally, you're at 191, and I'm out. We got to get the same grams here.
That's okay.
Essentially a 30%
You're at, you were at, I think yours said, what, say 90 something?
Yes.
96, so I have twice as much flour in here.
Twice as much flour. So if you're making grandma's best cookie recipe, and the difference could be in the flour, between cookies working out and tasting just like grandma's, and cookies not working out and wondering why isn't it working. It may be all in your measurements.
It's all about the ingredients and measuring them out, and it does make a big difference, especially when you're doing the little, when you're doing baking powder, baking soda, things like that, and it calls for grams. By the way, this will do not just grams, doesn't it do different types of weights too?
It does pounds, it does kilograms. So, I am really starting to enjoy lots of ethnic cookbooks that come from all around the world, and that's lots of times measured in the metric system. So it's not going to be cups and things like that that you may be used to seeing. So if you like cooking from cooking blogs that are really adventurous recipes, you absolutely need something like this.
And I go to a lot of, like European style markets and buy stuff where everything, those products are not from America. So, very often, the stuff that you need is imported because it's the best in certain places. Not everything, a lot of great stuff comes from America, but when you're talking about nuts and things like that that are grown here, or special spices, which are a lot of spices are not grown here, some in California, but most of the good stuff is out there in Morocco and all those places.
Absolutely. And I also want to talk about the cost value here, because buying in bulk is something that I've gotten into the habit of. I've got 2 young kids. We do a lot of snacks at home.